Hello everybody and welcome to round number 16 of 20 in season 4 of the Sunoco Elite Series. We are here, back in Latvia, Gravis City, the industrial city of Gravis City in Latvia, for 26 laps around the streets of Gravis City. On pole position today, it is a Fitzwater, Australia, 1, 2, 3. I believe it's the second time they've done it this season. Anderson, Fitzwater, and Bowers pull off a 1, 2, 3. Very, very scary going forward in this race. And we'll see if anyone can conquer the Fitzwater Australias. The side, so we'll start with Halleck because we know them ones before. But alongside Bowers is Jack Halleck, who is doing pretty well in the points right now. And another good points haul today. Could be good for him. He is not currently in any sort of danger to be out of contention. Then it's William Brock on row 3 alongside Chris Dodd. Brock is performing very well in the championship. Needs a good day today to be able to catch up to Jackson, but Jackson's not too far down, but Dodd needs a lot. He's not currently in danger to be knocked out of contention, but he'll need to kick it up another notch to be able to keep himself out of the danger zone going forward. On row 4, you have Hans Windhelm for Monarch Motorsports, who, because sign-up started, his ride has been kind of nowhere right now. We haven't heard too much about where he's going. A lot of people are putting out rumors that he's going to Epic Motorsports next season, but that's just speculation, but everyone's starting to think that at this point. And then Paul Jackson, who has been confirmed not to return to Epic Motorsports next season, but instead he has confirmed he will go back to the team he drove for in season 1, and that is Clever Haas Racing. He will drive for next season in rank B most likely. On row 5, Eric Monaco, his ride is also pretty unconfirmed at this point. No one knows where he's going to go. Let's see if I can get the rear chase view. Alongside Lorenzo Log, who, again, another person who's completely unknown in this championship on where he's going to go, what ride he's going to get. Because up here, Anderson's been reconfirmed to Fitzwater Australia for another season. Bowers is not fully confirmed, but I've heard rumors that he is theorized to come back. Fitzwater Australia has been happy with him, and Fitzwater's even considering leaving. But a lot of people just think that it's just going to be this combo of 3 once again. Halleck got re-signed to Maverick GP for another season, so we'll see Halleck back in the 74 next season. Good job, Halleck, for getting his ride back. Brock, obviously, it's his own team. Dodd, a lot of people saying that Dodd is going to retire this season again, say his goodbyes, and leave the series, which sucks. He was your practice winner here in Gravis City. Chris Dodd, we'll see if he can pull off a win before his retirement, if that's true. We'll have to go route chase to you with some of these people. Duncan, team owner for Maverick. Vincent, ride was recently confirmed. Mulcher, there's been theories that his ride's being, his offers being put out to go back. Shepard has been confirmed to go to Roush Racing Enterprises next season. So good job, Shepard, being able to go there. Jovic has been reconfirmed next season, and so is Finguy. Roush has been confirmed to drop off the team. And there's been rumors, where is Roush? He's back. There's been rumors that he's going to Ally Team Shock Allison. Ryan Monaco confirmed to go to Monarch next season. Good job on his new ride. Jones, no idea where he's going forward. Caldwell obviously coming back. Baranowska's was shockingly, a lot of people didn't think she'd return, but shockingly has been confirmed to drive for Thundersport if they stay in the series. As the bottom 2 teams are going to get knocked out. Pericles reconfirmed to Scott Ganassi along with Arndt and Philip Scott coming back. Finguy coming back to Roush Racing. Paulson coming back to Clever Haas. Rowe coming back to Maverick, but we got to go back to the front. We're about to start the race. It will be Fitzwater Australia's 1, 2, 3 starting the race here in Gravis City. They look so strong in qualifying. We'll see if they can keep it up now. We wait for the flagman's call. As soon as the flag goes green, they're green. Green flag in the air in Gravis City for our second time. The team gets in line and goes 1, 2, 3 in a single file line. Out of the first corner, it is Anderson, but Fitzwater challenges. Didn't really expect Fitzwater to get too aggressive here today, especially around his teammates, but he did. Dodd off to an excellent start. Your practice winner, so fast to practice, and a lot of people expect him to come out on top today. We'll see. He can pull it off. He's still got a very long ways to go. Jackson up to 6th. He's only got, like, I'd say 2 rivals ahead. And Jones loses the car. I saw he just lost grip, and Pericles is around. Dunbar is around. We expect some chaos near the rear end of the pack. This was fully expected, and Roush is collected within it. At this point, Ray is pretty much doomed. He is in 93 points back from the cutoff line of the danger zone. If he stays in the danger zone through this race, he will drop out of contention, and it looks like that's going to be the case. A lot of people need to gain on Jackson, which they aren't. They really don't have the speed right now. But up at the front, Fitzwater Australia will lead the first lap. 1, 2, 3. They've stayed in line. Fitzwater leads the first lap over Anderson, Bowers, Dodd, and Jackson. Brock now takes the 6th position. Halleck fights back on the outside, but Lorenzo Log comes on the inside, trying to perform well to get a ride next season. Same with Eric Monaco. Eric Monaco trying to get a better ride next season if he can. He's trying to impress some people because Thundersport's been fully confirmed for next season. They've confirmed 2 rookies, one of them being CL Van Aller from the Sunoco Royale, finally making his full-time start after being knocked out of a full-time ride because Money Motorsports dropped out at the start of Season 3. Right before they got their first full start. But still, right now, the 2 Fitzwater Australias are protecting Fitzwater. Fitzwater trying to get career win number 3 today. These 2 back here trying to go for career win number 7 for each, which would be an untied 2nd place on the all-time win list if they could. And then Dodd going for number 1. Jackson, your reigning winner at this track. He knows how to win here. He's look. Has anyone crashed? We'll go and look back through, see if anyone else is wrecked. Doesn't look like it. Ray's still at the rear of the field. Looking up, where is Alexander Rowe? I didn't see Rowe. Maybe I was just stupid. Yeah, I was. Rowe, 28th, falling apart right now. Pericles, because of his incident with Dunbar, he's down 31st. Those are basically the 2 big points contenders. And then you got, I forgot about Paulson. Paulson, 31st, he's the other big points contender who needs a lot to catch up. Duncan is the points contender. He's not too far. Halleck was probably the closest you'll get up at the front to a contender with Jackson. Brock could be considered there too. But Chris Dodd making the move, breaking the Fitzwater 1, 2, 3. And Dodd takes 3rd. Shock Allison Racing is all alone up here for Shock Allison. Shepard's not too far. 13th, he's not too far down, but he still needs a good amount. I believe he's 12th now. Yep. So 12th. So for Dodd to have a teammate, he'll need Shepard to start working for it. Fastest lap on the first lap was Julio Caesar. In the 88 car, who has not been confirmed to get a ride next season so far. Angel was recently confirmed to go to Clever Haas next season for a Rank B ride for his first time. A lot of rumors about Thompson for his performance in the past few seasons. There's just a lot of rumors flying around where he'll go. Johnson, a lot of people expect her to get a ride next season. Pericles already has a ride. Hurley does not have a ride. Dunbar does not have a ride. But Bowers now beginning to look on Fitzwater. He's on the outside. See drones flying around. Those are people around here trying to get a good view of the race. And Bowers, Carson Bowers, looks like he's going to get the lead from Zachary Fitzwater, going for career win number 7. You expect the first pit stop to happen soon. We're on lap 11. So, not very soon, but soon enough. Fitzwater trying to retaliate back on the outside. The two teammates battle for the lead. Oh my god, contact is made between the teammates. They're getting aggressive with each other here. Because Fitzwater does not want to give up this lead to go for his 3rd win, but he will have to as Bowers takes the lead away in Gravis City. Oh, and because of all the battling up here, everyone else is held up and there's confusion behind. Dodd trying to keep 3rd from Jackson and Brock. Jackson pushed wide, pushed into Anderson's grasp, but it's Carson Bowers leading this race. Lap 7. Brock overtaking Chris Dodd. This is for the 3rd position. This top 5 are just big veterans. And Jackson, if he can grab 6th, he'll be another big veteran at the front here. All the big guys are here. I thought I heard contact just now. Thaber near the rear. Do you have damage? Doesn't really look like it. Looks like he may have just had an issue. Bad luck for Thaber. Tyler Thaber, with that, I don't think he's going to be in contention the next race. He was 13 points above the cutoff line coming in. He just needed to be within a few positions of Jackson. But at this point, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. It looks like Jackson's trying to knock everyone he can out of this. But Lorenzo Log now makes his move on Jackson. Jackson's starting to fall back, which is really good for the people up here. But now Brock starting to hunt Fitzwater. Brock, the most winningest driver in this series. 8 wins total. Going for number 9. As he tails the back of Zachary Fitzwater Sr. As he dumps down the inside. Down the front straightaway, coming into turn 1. Brock going for 2nd place, and he'll get the spot. Fitzwater trying to fight back on the outside. I don't think you can at this point. Brock has a very good line in turn 2, and turn 2 the inside is so much better, and he'll get the spot. Dodd can't keep him out. He's 4th right now. As he looks fast. It looks like he had a nice run out of the corner, trying to make a move on Fitzwater. Not going to work. He's going to stick right behind Fitzwater, right ahead of Anderson. He's in a sandwich, and so is Brock. Sandwich between the Fitzwater Australias. Fitzwater trying a different line through there. Looks like it worked a little bit. So Fitzwater trying to find good lines. Look back, Jackson just trying to hunt through this pack, trying to get as many points as he can on the people behind. But at this point, Lorenzo Log is looking hungry for that 7th position and some points in this championship. Right now, he's carrying Cleverhouse on his back right now because the rest of the team doesn't seem to be nearby. Paulson now drops to 21st, and Iran, I don't remember where Gerard Iran was. Yeah, 41st. Yevgeny Kuznetsov also looks like he's going to drop out of contention. Thompson can't drop out just yet. Johnson can't. Stukel can't. Who else can? Dunbar. Where's Dunbar? I thought that was Dunbar. Dunbar's up here. Hurley can. Dunbar can. Louison can't. Scott can. And it looks like he will. Rahal can. But right now, all of them are banking on something out of Jackson. Oh my, Duncan. That was really aggressive. Tried to push Eric Monaco out of the way to get the spot. Almost caused a disaster. Everything's going to turn out fine, though, as Eric Monaco continues to battle with William Duncan. This is for the 11th or 12th position? 13th position. Dak Jovic trying to get away from Jeffrey Finguy. Those two are rivals. They aren't rivals anymore because they were fighting over a ride. They aren't anymore. Roush decided to back out to give them both a ride next season. Now Duncan fights with Adam Vincent for now what is the 12th position it looks to be. Yep. It looks like Duncan will get that spot. So good job Duncan gaining 2 positions in a little amount of time. We expect a few people to pit this time, but who will stay out? Who will try to lengthen their run? Bowers will. Surprised as many people are actually deciding to stay out for now. Could we see the optimal call be the one-stopper? We all expected lap 11 pit stops, but we are not getting it. Which means they want to stretch it. People are going for the one-stopper. Which is a little scary. And I believe if you want to go for the 4-stopper, you need new tires. Because I don't think you can last the whole race on one set of tires. So, people trying to pull the 1-stopper may try to go 4 tires. And just go to the end of the race. This is not about who leads now. It's about who leads at the end of it. But Brock, once again, has closed that gap just a little bit. It's been under half a second for a while now. This time Brock getting better through this part of the track. But he's not close enough to reach Bowers, so it looks like Bowers will be leading it into the pits. I believe this time around. If they can stretch it one more lap, they got a 1-stopper on their hands. We all expected a 2-stopper, but a 1-stopper may be the call for everyone. Jesus. Who's gonna do it? Last corner, and Bowers is going to lead it in. No, he won't! They're going for the 1-stopper. That's the call. I really expected a pit. There's Eric coming in. Eric's pulling 2-stopper. Dunbar's pulling a 2-stopper. I think I saw Luis in the wall. Thompson, 2-stopper. Downey, 2-stopper. Ray goes for the 2-stop. Gerard goes for the 1-stop. So now the strategy's changed. We all expected the 2-stopper to come into play. That's exactly what I expected because in practice it looked like they could not go 13 laps on the fuel, but it looks like they can. Looks like everyone's going to try to stretch it and go for the 1-stopper. Which is interesting. I didn't think we'd see that. Brock really hunting Bowers right now. Really wants his position before the pits. They got to pit now. Coming to lap 14, they got it, and I think they can stretch a 1-stopper. And Carson Bowers coming down the final straightaway. Final big straightaways will come through this. Last little kink in the track. Last little part of the straightaway. Through the last chicane. And I think we should be having pit stops right now. Yes! Bowers is in. Brock is in. Is anyone going to try to stretch it even further? No. No one in the top 10, it looks like. Duncan's gained a lot of time. No one's really trying. No one's stretching. So, we look back at the front. Carson Bowers, what's the call? 2 tires. Are we going to see 4? Four tires, that means 1-stopper. The people going with 4 tires means that they are trying a 1-stopper. So that's what's happening here. They're changing up the initial thought on the strategy and going with the 1-stopper. Dodd beats Fitzwater out of pit lane. Lot of damage for Paul Jackson on the right side. And I don't see Fitzwater. Fitzwater and Anderson lost a ton of time in the pits. There's Eric Monaco, who's going for the 2-stop. Fitzwater. Is he? Fitzwater broke down, I think. Something's wrong. Something is massively wrong with the 59. Your early leader. Fitzwater has an issue. How well is he getting up to speed? Okay. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think he's back up to speed. I don't know what happened there. But he looks to be fine. We'll see his speed compared to Vincent real quick. Yeah, he's fine. That was just a scare for a moment. But Jackson has a ton of right side damage. That cannot be good. So what happened in pit lane is he would be trying to come out, did not see Lorenzo Log, and a log would nail him right in the right side. And Paul Jackson going to have some damage going through this race. But now, a 4-second lead for Bowers over Dodd, but not over Brock. Brock's less than a second behind. Don't count Dodd out, though. Orders kind of flipped a little bit. Fitzwater's back on pace. Paulson starting to gain time, trying to catch the, whoa, I'm spacing out right now. Trying to catch the 10 of Jackson, his new teammate next season. Which is weird to think about. Ray and Scott gained a lot of time, but they're going to need a lot more than that to beat Jackson and get back in contention. Right now, they're not in it. Shepard battles with a log, going to get the 4th position. He's now right behind his teammate. Now he's got to catch him. Shepard is faster. Definitely, he was behind Lorenzo Log and he was 0.4 faster, so Shepard seems to be one of the faster guys on track, but right now it's Bowers' fastest car on track. 135.7. Very good job out of Bowers right now, trying to pull career win number 7 and get 1 behind Brock on the all-time win list. Trying to prove he deserves a spot in the series still. And he definitely does, no doubt in my mind about that. Dodd, a lot of talk about retirement for Chris Dodd. But a 3rd place haul may cause him to reconsider. Not so sure though. And it looks like Mulcher has taken the position on Jackson. That's another spot that Jackson's lost to Paulson, who's not too far down. A good points haul for Red Stallion today. They are getting another good haul. Right now, Baranowska's 14th, Ray Hall's 16th. Where's Skyla? Where is Skyla? 32nd. Ooh. How about Sabasport? They had a good day last week. Thaber isn't doing too good, but I remember seeing Thompson in 24th and Ray up in 19th. So, overall, pretty good day for Sabasport. Thundersport, all their hopes for riding on the back of Eric Monaco to be able to pull a good position. It doesn't look like he's pulling it right now. Shepard in the 4th position as Mulcher has made the move on Lorenzo Log for the 5th position now. Mulcher was your 4th fastest in practice, if I recall correctly. Looked very fast and kind of expected him to do good today, and he is. But Carson Bauer still trying to hold off Brock, who is now starting to pull faster laps. Eric Monaco would be coming down the final straightaway and would blow the engine, run wide, and Baranowska's would lose the rear end of the car and slam. Actually, I think Eric got in the way. Went right into the racing line. Everyone had to slow down. Huge incident. I believe someone scurried on the pit road to avoid it. That was Roger Ray. From the 19th position, he scurried on the pit road to avoid it. And that's gonna cost Ray his race, but God, what a shocking turn of events. Eric may be the one going into thought here, because he went right back into the racing line. We'll keep you updated on that as it goes on. We'll go back live. Alright, we're back 5 laps to go for Carson Bowers, but less than 5/10 behind him. Brock has been the whole time. They've been pulling 135s for a while, and that's not too good when you think about your tires and your fuel burning and everything else. It may just be better to stick back and stop pushing. Right now, Dodd gained a little bit of time for his first... No, he's a whole second down. Wow, no, Dodd's pulling off the pace. Trying to make it on fuel, and these guys don't care. This win may just go to Chris Dodd here, which will be his first career win if he can pull it off. If these people do in fact need to pit, like people are starting to speculate. It's now just becoming speculation. Do they need to pit again? It's a lot of thoughts going through people's head. We'll see this time. I don't think they do right now. No way. No way they need to pit right now. No. They're gonna keep going. No one needs to pit yet. We're coming close to where... Actually, we're near the point where people like Eric Monaco would pit. He's out of the race. Now, along with Audrey Baranowski, because they got in that incident. And there's probably going to be some shade thrown around after the race for that. Yeah, Dodd has pulled off the pace. He is conserving now. Dodd is in full fuel conservation mode. These guys, however, do not seem to have any signs of slowing down, which could be detrimental. Coming to 3 laps to go. Is there any chance that they need to pit? Dodd is just banking on that at this point. He's banking on the people around him needing to pit, and he's dropping off the pace to make sure he doesn't. At least trying to hold the podium, but Shepard, his teammate, now closing. Is he just going to let him go? Or is he going to fight him for it? 135.6. Bowers is not pulling off the pace at all. Anderson isn't pulling off the pace. Well, yeah, I could see why he wanted to catch Jackson. And he did, successfully. So good job, Anderson, for being able to catch back up. Now his job is getting around Jackson, which isn't as easy as it seems. Then again, he gets damage. Will the damage causing minor aerodynamic issues play a factor in this pass? Anderson going for the move. This is for the 7th position. Anderson trying to gain 3 points in the championship on Jackson. 3 points doesn't sound like much, but it could be the difference. It was the difference last season. 2 points was the difference between these two in the championship last season, so every point counts. And Anderson knows that so well. So he'll make the move on Jackson and continue to try to catch in this championship. He's pretty far down in the championship and he'll need a lot, but it's a start. Bowers and Brock stay out again. 2 laps to go for Carson Bowers. Will we see a pit stop? Can they make it to the end on fuel? Uh-oh, that's a bad sign. That is a terrible sign for Bowers and Brock, that Anderson could not make it running the same pace. Uh-oh. I don't think they like the sound of that at all. Dunbar can't make it. Thompson can't make it. Uh-oh, this could be interesting. If they can't make it, that's going to be atrociously bad for their championships. They have to stretch it. They have to try. If they don't try, they're gonna lose so many points. to Jackson. They gotta try at this point. It would be stupid to not, because if you pit, it's probably gonna be the same result anyway. A really bad finish. Well, maybe not. They could pit here and end up top 20. They could. But it could just hand the win to Shock Allison Racing 1-2. Carson Bowers. Can he stay out? Can he hold on? Does he have enough fuel to make it to the end? No, he doesn't! Bowers does not make it! Brock's gonna try! White flag in the air for William Brock! Dodd saved fuel. He saved for this. He knew what was gonna happen. Dodd takes second place. Bowers had the lead. He pushed too hard. And Carson Bowers, that's gonna cost him. Bowers in the pits. Now the question, can William Brock make it on fuel? Or will Dodd catch him? Shepard battles with Dodd for second place. Shepard wants even more points on Jackson now. Brock looks to be okay. I think Brock's gonna make it. This would be career win number 9. If he can keep the fuel going. Oh my God. He saved just enough fuel, and Carson Bowers had to pit, and this is going to cause the person who is the top of the all-time win list to get another win. One more straightaway. He can coast to the end at this point. And around the last corner, William Brock will take his landmark 9th career win, and Brock takes the win in Gravis City. And it'll be a Shock Allison Racing double podium. Shepard, Dodd, 2-3. Malcher will take 4th. Allard will take 5th. Jackson will bring home 6th. I don't see Anderson. Did Anderson pit as well? He did. Absolutely detrimental for the Fitzwater Australia Racing crew on the final lap of the race. Had to pit for fuel, and William Brock will bring home his 9th career win, which is now 3 more than any other driver in the Sunoco Elite Series. What a finish. I can't believe Bowers couldn't make it. It was speculation through that whole last run that Bowers could not make the one-stop work, and he didn't. But Brock could. Great job, Shock Allison, as well. The double podium is definitely going to be good for their points haul, and it'll be full frontal pulling 4th and 1st as well. Lorenzo Log pulling out 5th for Clubberhaus Racing to tie it together. And 11th place for Paulson as well. Good job, Cordell Paulson. Going to keep it decently close on Jackson. But congratulations, William Brock. Let's go look at your finishing results. So, people are pulling in. William Brock takes his 9th career win. Shepard 2nd, Dodd 3rd, Mulcher 4th, Alog 5th, Jackson 6th, Windhelm pulls out 7th. Good job, Windhelm. Vincent 8th, Fitzwater 9th, and William Carlson Jr. will round out your top 10. Philip Scott gets a good finish for himself, his first one in a while, in a 13th place, finally turning himself around. Looking down at the bottom, I saw Oran had an incident. I did see that. Let's go see if anything actually happened at Oran before we go to the points real quick. Just gonna see. Okay, so before we go to the points, this happened as Gerard Oran would break down coming out of the corner and would get clipped by Halleck and Hurley. And would go on his roof. That's what happened. What would happen to Duncan as well. And Gerard on his roof would drop out of the race. Bad luck Gerard, he was 23rd at the time. But yeah, so that happened. We look back through. Look back more at the people near the bottom. Thaber didn't perform well. Thompson didn't perform well. Was there anyone who scored for Seba Sport? Where is Ray? Ray did not score either. And I think that's going to start sealing the deal for Seba Sport to move to Panasonic Lights next season. Another no score for that team. Disappointing. Good haul for some of the people in the front, especially people like Jeffrey Finguy, who isn't very good at road courses. Same with, well, Jackson's been shown to be good, but Finguy's never really shown to be too good at a road course, so 16th should be a solid day for him. Good points haul overall, but congratulations, William Brock. Let's go look at your points position.